Complex social challenges are emergent because their properties arise from the interaction of many parts. Imagine the difference between throwing a rock and throwing a live bird. The rock will follow a path that is predictable. That is, it can be predicted with a high degree of accuracy in advance. The path of the bird, on the other hand, is emergent, which means that path cannot be predicted in advance. It emerges from the interactions of many factors, from the physiology of the bird to environmental factors. The system of the person throwing the bird, and the bird is therefore said to be characterized by emergence. In complex systems, new information is constantly being generated. When we study a complex system, we are deluged by new information. If we tied a GPS to the bird and tracked its movements, we would be capturing a new stream of information about where the bird was going. According to Nate Silver, IBM estimates we are generating 2.5 quintillion bytes of data per day, more than 90% of which was created in the last 2 years. The new information gives rise to the third characteristic of a complex system, that of adaptive behavior. This means that actors in complex systems are constantly and autonomously adjusting their behaviors in response to new information. This feedback loop, in turn, gives rise to a whole new set of emergent characteristics. If our task is to recapture the bird once it's been thrown, then we use information to adapt our behaviors to ensure we succeed. These three characteristics make complex challenges distinct by nature from technical challenges. Ronald Heifetz and his colleagues at Harvard's Kennedy School of Government define a challenge as being technical when the problem and the solution are clearly defined. And they point out that confusing adaptive or complex challenges with technical challenges is a classic error. An example of a technical challenge is sending a man to the moon. The problem is clearly defined and the solution unequivocal. Implementation may require solving many difficult problems, but the desired outcome is plainly understood and agreed upon. In contrast, multiple perceptions of both the problem and the solution are characteristic of complex systems. Complex challenges are therefore dynamic and can change in unexpected ways over time, whereas technical challenges are relatively stable and static in comparison. The nature of gravity, for example, is not changing while we try to come up with solutions for putting a man on the moon. This is just one reason why it is hard to address complex social challenges. In the past, everything was less connected. Today, interconnectivity is rapidly increasing, creating an age defined by its complexity. This connectivity has many dividends, but it also means that our landscape of challenges has changed dramatically in the last few decades. In the past, problems could be dealt with in isolation, while today, most of our intractable social challenges are deeply interconnected.